There's something so deeply ironic about how misunderstood palliative care still is to this day, even though there's an Ontario-wide education program, or not even education, but just advocacy program for palliative care for healthcare professionals and also for clients. I've still been in too many conversations where a provider gets this wide-eyed, awkward pause when the word palliative comes up. Like I just said, I see dead people or something. A healthcare provider asked me, "You should be focused on living rather than dying. Why do you need palliative services?" Well, I need palliative services because I am focused on trying to live. I'm not saying I see dead people. I'm saying I need to receive coordinated services because I have a serious illness that could take my life at any given time. So let me say this loud enough for those in the back of YouTube, um, in the back of the world, and the ones who keep reading the chart like it's a cryptic riddle, which it's not. It's filled with bullshit at the moment, but we'll get into that at a later date. But palliative still means palliative. Look it up in the dictionary. Even though I'm not actively dying today, maybe not tomorrow, even if I'm still smiling, even if I went for tacos yesterday because it was Taco Tuesday, palliative care is not hospice care, and it's not, well, it can be, but it's not end of life care necessarily. And no, you do not need to be on your last breath, surrounded by gauzy curtains and soft instrumental music to qualify for it. Where do you get that, except in hospice? I'm not sure, but let's be clear. Palliative care is for people living with progressive, serious, or terminal illnesses that are not curable. Period. It is not a countdown clock. It is not a pity parade, and it's definitely not the last stop before the grave. It should be far from the last stop. Implementing palliative care earlier can improve quality of life, reduce unnecessary suffering, reduce readmittance to the hospital, and therefore reduce healthcare costs within hospitals, especially in rural Ontario where I am right now. Also reduce unnecessary suffering and give pain and symptom management and build a circle of care that hasn't existed for many of years for people like me. All of these things together actually help people live longer. Who would have thought, right? Giving people thoughtful, compassionate, coordinated support helps them in many ways, but mostly it helps them live better and longer because they have because they have home care, because they have access to funding, because they have their family members getting support like counseling or bereavement or whatever it is that they need. Everybody is getting a little bit of something, and that's what they need. But overall, it's